Welcome. Hello. Well, our next presenters will be Liza and Priscilla. They are from Indonesia, also from Surabaya in East Java, and they come here from Kira ID, which is a center that develops a young generation through three collaborative activities to inspiring, creating, and dedicating. Uh, and from their creation or invention for society. In this opportunity, Liza and Priscilla are going to share one of Kira's ID programs for kids, youths, and educators that is called Kira Academia, right? So, thank you for being here, and going to be listening. You unmute your microphones, yes.
Okay, hello everybody. Thank you everyone. Yeah, here we are. I'm Priscillia from CREA-ID. Okay, CREA-ID is a center for developing young generation through innovation and creativity. Our concern is, looks like Arturo said before, is in inspiring, dedicating, and also collaboration. Yeah. So to accommodate our concern is, we initiated CREA Academia. Yeah, here is CREA Academia. Okay, I have some question before for of all of us. Okay, for parents, what we are doing during for our kids or our young people during this pandemic, which is our kids get school from home, right? Then they are continue with this holiday phase. What we are doing, also for teacher or vendor, how to catch these kids or young people when we have some module or when we want to share something to these kids and young people. Yeah, I mean like we have CREA Academia. Okay, here CREA Academia is the rapid development of the world in many sectors, has an impact in new ways of learning for the younger generation. Yeah, you know now learning can be done quickly and in a various way. This is because industrial revolution 4.0 and young people need to think critically and skillfully in solving a problem. CREA Academia, initiated by CREA-ID to provide one-stop learning experience center that provide program for 21st century skill. Okay, now what is the concept of CREA Academia? CREA Academia is a hub for kids, youth, and educators to develop 21st century skill. Yeah, our session is involve learning experience, team experience, maker education, computational thinking, design thinking, problem solving, creativity, and storytelling to equip the new ready and future ready generation with needed skills. For young generation, let's say like our CREA Academia looks like a food court like that. Young generation or kids can choose and sort the places they want to attend while in CREA Academia. Okay, so how to collaborate? This is I say like for the vendor or tenant or teacher, how to collaborate, how to catch the kids when you have some module or some things to share to them with them. We have three phases. If you want to collaborate with us, first is holiday program. So you can join with us in holiday program first to trials the market. Yeah, first in Surabaya. I mean like next pass next time, Kri Academia will spread in Indonesia, maybe ASEAN, like that. We have annual program, in holiday program, 2 times in a year. First in July, like this month, and next times in December. So the teacher or vendor can trial to catch the kids and trial the market for this holiday program. Next is okay. Maybe you can, you can see the maybe video or some photos about the holiday program. Okay, this is like our last holiday program. We have like the maker. So the kids come to our center to learn about how is coding, how to make something with critical thinking and solve using this unit. Also, between the coding, we have to, I will skip this. We have, wait, sorry. Okay, we have to program when we can go outside from our center and take a picture around the Surabaya. So the kids will learn about history of the Surabaya, and they will get a picture and make a storytelling, a short storytelling like that. So in holiday program, before we make a holiday program in the offline, so the kids will come to our center. But you know, this is now a pandemic term, so we remake the holiday program to be online. So we have a creative home day now. The program called is Creative Home Day now. We have a lot of program there. The creative holiday program will end in August, like that. Okay, the second thing is how to collaborate with us. We have a regular class. Sorry, you can wait here. Regular class. So in regular class, the vendor or teacher or tenant can collaborate with us at least 3 under 6 months. You can make a class with us, and you can start your class in weekend or after class. Let's say Indonesian have school between 7 a.m. until 2 or 3 p.m. So after that, you can start your class and catch the kids like that. Okay, this is the video for our kelas akhir pekan or weekend class. We usually start this program at 10 until 10:30 using a Zoom because this is a pandemic. We catch them using online like that. So the coach will make some module and discuss with the kids every weekend. Like that. And then the last part is collaborative project. Our collaborative project is like we catch the vendor and we collaborate together with Kria to make some new learning module, and then we can share the class within a certain period. The result of an agreement between Kria Academia and the vendor through a spread agreement like that. Okay, so what is Kria Academia? Let's say Kria Academia is a hub for kids, youth and educators to develop 21st century skill through session that involving learning experience, STEAM experience, maker education, computational thinking, design thinking, problem solving, creativity, and storytelling to equip the new ready generation with needed skills like that. Maybe for 21st century, a hub for kids, yeah, youth, and educators will explain with my partner, Liza.
Okay, so thank you, Priscilla, for the opening. So now I'm going to share the detail about Kriya Academia. So we have some highlights here. So for the first highlight, I'm going to share about what is the meaning of a hub for kids, youth, and also educators. So let me continue first with the first highlight. Here, I'm going to give you example about our holiday program because we have COVID-19 now, we have pandemic, so we have to do it online. So the term is creative holiday means holiday at home. So while the kids are at home, they still can be productive and also they still can learn. So here, why we call it a hub for kids, youth, and also educators. So as you can see here, this is the example of one of our creative holiday program. For example, this is a scented candle. Here, for this program, the teacher means like, this is the educator. So Daniel Ricky is actually a chemistry teacher. So during holiday, he's off from school, right? So he applied for, what is it? Creating this class for him. And then we help this teacher to gather students. So that kids and youth from age 10 until 17 years old, they are able to join this session. And then in this session, the kids and youth together with the educator will learn something, and then they will do the processing together, okay? Which is they have things related to chemical things and everything to create the scented candle. And then another example is for this one, biotech for kids. So here the educator is actually the author of a book, which is the title of the book is Biotechnology is So Fun. So here this educator will also meet kids and youth who are interested to join this program, Biotech for Kids. So next we also have home studio photo shoot. So this is the online photo shoot session. So again, Danny Rezo here is a model and also a photographer. So he will be the teacher or the educator in this session. And then the kids and youth who are interested in photo shoot, taking pictures, like they wanted to be a photographer later on, so they can join this session. And then that's why we call it a hub, so that the youth, kids, and also the educator can meet in one session in one of the creative holiday programs. And then the second highlight is the 21st century skill, because this is the main goal. So the 21st century skill that we mean here is, as you can see in my slide, so there are 10. So this is the top 10 skills needed in 2020. So we have complex problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, even like emotional intelligence, and then cognitive flexibility as well, and then coordinating with others. So coordinating with others is one of the highlights here, because later on, let's say the students are in group, so there are 4 students joining, and then for their final project, let's say during K-pop dance class, for their final project, they will have to do K-pop cover dance, in which these 4 students are from different places, so they need to coordinate with each other to create this dance cover. Okay, so this is the one of the skills needed by the generation in the future. And then this is applied in one of our sessions. And then this is the example of the e-certificate that the students will get later on. So instead of just sharing that the students already passed our program, so we also highlight this one. This part is the needed skill. So we highlight what skills that the students achieve during the session. And then we also add the project's name. So during the 4 meeting session, which is 6 hours, so the students who join this creative home day program will learn these skills. So this is also mentioned in our certificate. Okay, and then I'm going to continue with the highlight number 3. So the session in which the students will learn about the 21st century skills are mostly in learning experiences, STEAM experiences, maker education, and also computational thinking. So this is the example. We call it learning experiences. Why? Because even though they are not at the same room with us, so we are in separate places, but during our session, so we give them information about the needed things. So they can prepare it first at home, and then during the day, on the day of the program, so they are ready with the needed things, and then they can join the session. This is some of the example. This one is also the do-it-yourself session. So it belongs to the STEAM maker part. So they will create something using all of these tools and using these materials. And this one is for the STEAM maker encoding, in which the students will experience using microbit. So here we also list all of the needed tools and materials so that the students will be able to join even though they are from their home. Okay, and this is during our session, so they still can do the dance class although they're in separate places, so it doesn't matter. So we use for the platforms, we use Google Classroom and also Google Meet. Later on, I will show you the classroom, how it looks like. And this one is from our experiencing microbit class. So this video is taken from one of our students. So actually, after we send them the microbit board, so they will be able to experience it first at home, because we give them the module, we give them the handout and also the brief, so they can do individual exploration first before they meet us. So I will play the video a bit. So this is how he do the exploring for the microbit before the session. So this is why learning experiences is important for us. So this student is trying to use the board first, doing the exploration first, and this is one of the project that he did by himself. Okay, so that's the third highlight. And next we have the highlight number 4. It's the design thinking and problem solving. Here in Creative Holiday, we have also this program, which is International Summer Challenge. So we really, we really motivate, we want the students to be a creative inventor. So here, the students will try to identify or recognize problem happen around them, and then later on, they will try to ideate and generate a solution. And then later on, they will do pitching, and they will share during the pitching session, they will share the problem and also how they try to solve it. So this picture was taken in our first meeting with them. So we will still be meeting them for the next several meetings until they can find the solution and also create the prototype. Okay, and then highlight number 5, which is creativity. It's very common, so creativity can be found in all of our programs. So I cannot mention one by one, but here creativity involved in all the programs. And highlight number 6, which is storytelling. We never mention presentation for our students, but we always encourage them to do storytelling. So just share your ideas, just like when you do storytelling. So here we also have the storytelling program in English and also in Bahasa. So in Bahasa, they will have to write and then do the storytelling later. We call it menulis kreatif or creative writing. So this is how it looks like for the session for creative writing, and this is for storytelling in English. Next, this is the highlight number 7. So the final goal is actually why we need to equip the students with the 21st century skill is because we want them to be the now ready and future ready generation with the needed skills, which is the exact or the compatible skills that needed for them to face their future later on. Okay, so here we have the highlight of our Kri Academia videos. So this is the video highlight is taken from online and also offline session. So I will play the video first. Okay, so that's the video highlight from Kri Academia. So most of them are actually the offline session, but let me show you the one that we do during Creative Holiday, which is this is the online one. So I told you previously that we are using 2 platforms, which is Google Classroom and also Google Meet. So this is the Google Classroom looks like when the students join. So this is from computational thinking with visual program. So this is how the teacher, we call them coach, the coach and the students communicate with. So we give them the handout, and then they can do individual exploration first, and then we give them some challenge or some task, and then on certain day they will meet on Google Meet, and then here is another challenge, and then here in this stream, the students will also share their homework or their task, and this is how they do communication with. And here we can see the other class as well. For example, biotech for kids. So here, the coach and also students also communicate through this Google Classroom. Even they submit their picture. So in biotech, they will have to do like a simple exploration or simple experiment at home, and they need to observe, and then this is the result of their observation. So this is the platform that we're using now. Okay, so I think this is all that we can share about Kri Academia. So if there is or there are any questions related to our Kri Academia program and also how to collaborate with us, so please you can ask the question to us. Thank you.
Liza and Priscilla, you have some very lucky kids there that are getting
really?
to participate in all that. Just those classes, I was looking at the holiday classes, for example, scent making, learning how to make your own scents, and working with professional photographers and biotech engineers. That is just great stuff. These kids are very, very lucky. You guys have put a lot of work into the creation of this.
Okay,
I can see a lot of groups around the world looking towards what you're doing and then trying to replicate that, because obviously we all want the best thing for kids no matter where they are. So great job. Again, I learned about you when we first started Gift back in April, when we first started meeting with you guys, and I've always been very impressed with your video content and all of your stuff. So thank you for sharing.
Okay, thank you so much for the support as well.
No, I think that it's really impressive. All of the as Daisha says, the work that you have done to make this integral offer that follows up the philosophy of pre-academia. I mean, it is a really serious project. And you know what I find like really interesting is that you are blending in both ways, like the attending the needs of your students, but at the same time giving them the skills and knowledge for the future that is also international, you know. So I think it's a really interesting model, and the way apparently you're coping with the COVID-19 situation and reality seems to be working for you guys. I mean,
yes, it is.
Right.
Yeah, we just noticed that we're busier during this pandemic. So although it's like mostly online sessions, so we have more classes now. So it seems like we're adjusting well.
Yes, and something that is really important is that as an educator that moved over from face-to-face interaction, and now you need to do this distance, hybrid, blended, synchronous, asynchronous, and all those crazy terms that we have come up with. One ends up learning that it is not just about replicating what you used to do inside and just putting it in Zoom or in a video conference. You need to rethink, you need to reestablish a new way of doing things. And this is a good example, not only for education, but for many other human activities that are going to need to learn how to cope with this new reality. So I think that you have done, or you're doing great, you're doing awesome. It's a great model. I really look forward following up on what you're doing and learning more about you. So congratulations.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for the support.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
Take care and stay safe.
Yeah, you too, guys. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye.